Hello, everybody. I decided that I didn't want to fail positiveness, so we're gonna not do that. We're gonna do a community post roundup where I'm gonna read out my favorite community posts, and I'll explain. It's like a genius, the genius artist. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where like the artist goes on like a genius video and he explains his song. I'm gonna do that, but it's my jokes. So let's start off with the latest one, which was 12 minutes ago as of recording this, and it goes trans man. Oh, sorry, I burped there. You might cut that out. Here we go again. Trans man versus soccer ball cage match WWE SmackDown style with Joe Rogan announcing the first half before he gets replaced by a video essayist after the soccer ball's coach, a baseball, keeps complaining about spoilers for the Joe Rogan podcast's upcoming episodes. The video essayist makes a weird OCD joke, to which the trans man's coach, a tennis ball, gets really bad vibes and forfeits the match so they don't have to think about it more and they can just go home. I don't have an explanation for that joke. I was just like, what if I threw a bunch of things in there? Like, it works as a joke, like the characters have traits and stuff, but also it's just like a surreal hodgepodge of nothing. I don't really have like an explanation for that. It purely is up to interpretation as to if you like that joke or not. It's got layers to it. It's got so many that I don't know. My next one is guy named Eric gets enlisted in the military and dies immediately upon deployment. Hyperpop/emo rap band start chuckling. That joke is about Eric's DOA. The guy named Eric is dead on arrival. Hyperpop and emo rap. He's kind of like a combination of the two. So, if a guy named Eric was dead on arrival, is that Eric DOA reference? It's kind of funny. This one's pretty good. Do you think the OceanGate guys would have survived if the captain used claw grip on his controller? Claw grip. No. Stutter there. But yeah, it would be funny if the captain was like using like this gamer grip on the stupid controller. Like maybe that would have saved him. I don't know. It's just a funny concept to me. So like he's got like that gamer grip going, piloting the submarine. They're like, oh crap, and he's like, don't worry, guys. This one, 3 fingers so I can operate the machine better. I was gonna make a bowling ball joke. Like I cut off my thumb and my pinky so I could play bowling better. But I feel like other people have made that joke already. So 3 fingers so I can operate the machine together. Or better, not together, better. It's vague. Sometimes I like really vague, weird things. So that one was pretty funny to me. Next is, what if instead of pattern recognition we had shape recognition and schizophrenia made people draw triangles? I saw a video about that artist who had schizophrenia, I believe, and he drew cats with very like intricate, beautiful patterns. And so I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if like this idea that inspired this artist, what if the condition that he had inspired him in a different way, but it was super stupid and mundane, and he just drew like red triangles and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Brain Games deleted episode where they recreate the MK Ultra program. Have you guys seen Brain Games? Let me know in the comments down below if you've seen Brain Games, guys. Brain Games. Okay. Sometimes I wear gloves and my hands feel like a new thing. Yeah, sometimes I wear gloves and like I'm looking at my hands, I'm like moving them around. It's like, whoa! It's like I got replaced my hands with robot hands. Like I got different hands. I'm just getting used to them when I put gloves on. It's weird. I don't know if everyone gets that or that's just me. But like when I put gloves on my hands, I like half recognize them. Like I still have control over my hands, but I have like 90% of the control I originally had, you know? Tibby Glitch versus Slenderman epic rap battles of history, but it's just breakcore beats. They're both glitch based. And breakcore is like a glitchy kind of style of music. I thought it was funny. This one's good. This one's actually pretty good. Do you guys reuse your tack holes, or are you one of those disgusting wall wasters? I wanted to come up with a slur, and I was putting a poster up on my wall, and wall waster popped into my head, and bazinga, light bulb went off. Eureka, that's the thing. Eureka, light bulb went off. Wall wasters and tack holes is also funny. Like the idea of reusing your tack holes. I know what he talks about that, right? This one is kind of vague. This is why I made the video, just to explain this one joke. Tourist furries disappointed at Coney Island. I was just thinking like, oh, Coney Island hot dogs. What if a furry went there, misunderstanding the phrase hot dog, and he was disappointed when he arrived? Or they were disappointed when they arrived. That would be funny. That's a funny idea. Disappointed furries at Coney Island. Do you think that Aquaman can talk to frogs or what? If frogs are like half fish, so like, can Aquaman talk to them? Can Aquaman talk to frogs? Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. Can Aquaman talk to frogs? Fireboy and Water Girl are not allowed to work at a server farm. That... I'm just imagining a guy who works at a server farm recently hired Fireboy and Water Girl, not really thinking it through, being like, oh, I'm giving these kids an opportunity to learn about like their past, and they walk in there and mess everything up because their two whole deals are about just destroying things, especially technology. I don't know, that's so funny. This one's kind of like problematic, a little offensive, but I'm allowed to make one edgy joke every once in a while, okay? I said dangling wire cutters above a trap house entrance. There's like a whole thing of like cutting copper, like selling copper for money, especially those with addictions. Imagine like you have wire cutters like on a fishing rod above a trap house entrance, just like tricking people. I don't know, that's funny to me. To get Super Mario power up, I don't know. Putting Pez in a stapler just to see what happens. Pez is just candy stapler, guys. Pez is just candy stapler. Think about it. Oh. By the way, I'm like scrolling down through these live. Oh, doing collab stream with XQC where I comb his hair and make dolls of wherever falls out. The dolls part was just random, but I looked at a picture of XQC and I was like, ooh, he looks nasty. You gotta take a shower. And so I'm just imagining just like a bunch of things in his hair. Like just a crazy amount of dandruff so much that you can like make something out of it. I don't know. Next one, ate the new Genghis Khan Memorial Oreos. I love that rhyme. That was so funny to me, the stupid little Memorial Oreos. That's fun to me. Genghis Khan Memorial Oreos. They have Pop Rocks and blood capsules in them. The idea of Genghis Khan Memorial anything is funny to me because he's like a notoriously bad dude. But, and also he's like, it was such a long time ago, like nobody cares about Genghis Khan. Nobody's like, man, he died so young. And then the idea that they have, like, the Oreos have blood capsules in them, like the things that actors, like the pills that they have to make it look like their mouths are bleeding, that's funny. That's funny to me. I don't know why I mean, but I'm just having fun with my own jokes, whatever. Copped the new Yeezy God is Dead and he needed a replacement Tens. Imagine Kanye West, like, is like, damn, maybe Nietzsche was right. maybe God is dead. And I am the new God. And then he, like, released new Yeezys, which I don't think he's doing anymore, right? I don't know, that seems funny to me. And then the Tens at the end. It's like, it's there. Oh, usually guidebooks about driving somebody crazy are about dating. so I could only assume that the Babylon Bee wrote a book about making liberals horny with conservative charm. Babylon Bee is like conservative The Onion, and they made a book called 101 Ways to Make to drive liberals crazy. And I'm like, that sounds like a dating book. That sounds like a liberal dating book. And so I was like, why would they call it that? I don't know. It was funny to me. I learned about that book and I was like, wow. Aya's gone to polyamory, call that counterpoint. If you saw that post and you actually clicked on the poll, it gives you the answer to that. So go over to that post, click on the poll, like all the posts if you like these. Like the video as well. Like all of my stuff. I promise it won't come back to bite you. I do post every day, but I promise it's not that annoying. Please like my stuff. It goes such a long way. I'm telling you. I have so many videos with 0 likes. Like the videos. They change things. Okay. I made a series of just Google and mental health questions. I just thought it's so funny to ask Google these crazy questions, these lifelong answers you have to find for yourself, or work with a therapist. It's just oh, okay, why are you Googling all that? And so I'm just imagining somebody seeing that search history. It's oh, uh-oh. That's just funny to me. Oh, I bet Scottish people that don't like The Shining are living their best life with the easiest wordplay ever handed from God. The Shining. I don't know. I thought it was funny. The Shining. I don't know. Oh, slippers, but they're made of cream cheese and bagel bread. I was thinking in my head of a bread bowl if it was a shoe. And I was thinking about the fluff inside of a slipper, and I was like, oh, they kind of look like cream cheese. Yeah. Is that one funny? I don't know. This is about the time in the video recording that I get kind of sad, and then I'll bounce back a second later. Don't worry. Oh, it says they should make a blank X blank pin. Can't say the letters. That post got immediately shut down because I referred to a terrorist organization that shares the same name as, I believe, the Egyptian god of sun. No, that's Ra. There's a sun god that the huge terrorist organization that took over countries. I'm sure you could read between the lines here. And then the second blank is CIA, because it's a picture of an American flag and an Israeli flag. I was like, oh yeah, the CIA did work with the terrorist organization. So what if they made a pin? Well, that was for that. If justice was real, Nick Fuentes would be bear sprayed and kicked down the rainbow stairs. Everyone's seen that picture. No, I'm not taking the gay stairs, and he's climbing up the inconvenient route. So I'm just imagining Nick Fuentes being bear sprayed, which is a lot worse than pepper sprayed. And then kicked down the rainbow stairs for doing about the same thing to a random woman. I don't know, that's just so funny to me. For every kid that says bruh, I put another tack in the ice cream trough. I tell that joke to people, and it's they don't pick up on what is an ice cream trough. Why am I around kids? Why is there a trough of ice cream? What is this? What is happening in this situation? So I just think that's so funny. By the way, 10 people. I don't know why people are saying Shaggy or Fred for the best fit. I thought it would be Daphne because she's built to be fashionable, but it is what it is. Barnacle Boys movie. That's funny. Oh man. Okay, yeah, it kind of just is not that fun. For a minute. Yeah. Okay. I thinking we're done with the video. Bye bye guys. Bye bye guys. Bye bye.